Ladies and gentlemen, the way you start your morning determines everything. Before the world wakes up, before the distractions, before the doubts have a chance to creep in, you have the power to decide how your day is going to unfold. And it starts with a simple, powerful statement: I can do this. These words hold more strength than you realize because they are the foundation of an unstoppable mindset. They are the fuel that ignites the fire within you, pushing you to rise above mediocrity, to stand tall in the face of adversity, and to claim the life you deserve. Every single one of us has faced moments of doubt, that voice inside your head that whispers, "You're not good enough, you're not ready, you don't have what it takes." But here's the truth: those are just thoughts. And thoughts can be changed. The moment you take control of your mind, you take control of your destiny. Imagine waking up every morning, not questioning your abilities, not worrying about what could go wrong, but standing in front of the mirror and declaring with certainty, "I can do this." That belief alone has the power to transform everything. Most people wait for motivation to strike, but motivation is unreliable. It fades. It's fleeting. What you need is something deeper, an inner drive that is built on discipline, on habit, on an unshakable commitment to yourself. Think about the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most inspiring leaders. Do you think they wake up every morning feeling unstoppable? But they act as if they do. They train their minds to push forward even when they don't feel like it. They understand that action breeds confidence, not the other way around. There will be days when you feel like staying in bed, when you don't want to face the world, when the obstacles ahead seem too overwhelming. But that is exactly when you must push harder. Because every time you push through resistance, you grow stronger. Every time you override that voice of doubt, you take one step closer to the person you are meant to become. You must stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. Too many people spend their lives saying, "I'll start tomorrow. I'll chase my dreams when the timing is right. I'll take that risk when I feel ready." But the truth is, you will never feel ready, and that's okay. What matters is that you start anyway. That you take that first step, no matter how small, and commit to moving forward every single day. Your mind is your greatest asset, but it can also be your greatest enemy if you let it. You have to train it like a muscle. Just like you wouldn't expect to build a strong body without exercising, you can't expect to build mental strength without consistent effort. And the simplest, most powerful way to start is by choosing empowering thoughts, by waking up each morning and saying, "I can do this." Because the more you affirm it, the more you believe it. And the more you believe it, the more you act on it. Think of every challenge you've ever faced. Think of every moment you thought you wouldn't make it through. But you did. You are still here. You are still standing. That means you are capable of more than you realize. That means there is a fire inside you that refuses to be extinguished. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the belief that it's possible. And that belief starts with you. You see, success isn't about luck. It's not about talent. It's about mindset. It's about the way you talk to yourself when no one else is watching. It's about the standards you set for yourself. If you want to change your life, you must first change your expectations. Stop settling for less. Stop telling yourself that you'll never achieve greatness. Start demanding more from yourself. Because the moment you raise your standards, everything else follows. And here's the truth. You don't need anyone's permission to go after what you want. You don't need approval. You don't need validation. The only permission you need is your own. The moment you decide that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you have what it takes, that is the moment your life begins to shift. But it starts with a decision to show up, a decision to take action, a decision to say, "I can do this," and mean it. Most people live their lives on autopilot. They wake up, go through the motions, complain about their circumstances, and wonder why nothing ever changes. But you are not most people. You are here because you refuse to settle. You are here because deep down you know you were meant for more. And the only thing standing in your way is the story you keep telling yourself. You are the author of your life. You have the power to rewrite your story at any moment. You have the power to decide. This is the day everything changes. This is the day I stop making excuses. This is the day I take control of my destiny. Because that's what it takes: ownership. The moment you take full responsibility for your life is the moment you reclaim your power. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks, but every great success story is built on resilience. It's built on the ability to rise after every fall, to keep moving forward when everything inside you wants to quit, to look fear in the face and say, "You will not stop me," because fear is nothing more than a test of how badly you want it, a test of whether you are willing to push through the discomfort, the uncertainty, the struggle to claim what is yours. If you want to create a life that excites you, a life that fulfills you, a life that makes you proud, then you must commit to the process. You must commit to waking up every single day and doing the work, even when you don't feel like it. You must commit to training your mind to see possibilities instead of limitations. You must commit to replacing excuses with action. Because here's the truth: no one is coming to save you. No one is going to do it for you. If you want to change your life, you have to be the one to make it happen. You have to be the one who gets up every morning and says, "I can do this," and then prove it through your actions, through your persistence, through your refusal to quit. You have greatness inside you. You have the potential to do incredible things, but potential means nothing without execution, and execution starts with belief. It starts with the simple decision to wake up every morning, look yourself in the mirror, and say, "I can do this," because the moment you believe it, you become unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, the way you start your morning sets the tone for your entire day. If you wake up and affirm your ability to succeed, you build mental resilience and confidence. The words you speak to yourself in the first few minutes of the day shape your energy, your focus, and your actions. Most people wake up and immediately focus on what they lack, what's wrong in their life, or what they're worried about. But you are not most people. You are here to take control of your mind, your emotions, and ultimately, your destiny. The moment you open your eyes, you have a choice. You can either let your thoughts be dictated by old patterns, fears, and limitations, or you can deliberately take charge and declare your intention for the day. And when you start your morning by saying, "I can do this," you set a powerful foundation for everything that follows. Your mindset is your most valuable asset. It's not your resources, your background, or your circumstances that determine your success. It's the way you think. People who achieve greatness don't do so because they were lucky. They do so because they trained their minds to see opportunities where others saw obstacles. They conditioned themselves to push forward even when they didn't feel like it. They mastered the ability to shift their focus from problems to solutions, from doubt to determination, from fear to confidence. And that ability starts with a decision to stop being controlled by limiting beliefs and start living with purpose. A decision to stop waiting for external validation and start creating your own certainty. A decision to get up every morning and tell yourself, "I can do this," no matter what challenges lie ahead. Every morning is a blank slate, a fresh opportunity to move one step closer to the life you want. But too many people allow the past to dictate their future. They wake up carrying the weight of yesterday's failures, disappointments, and regrets. They let the fear of repeating past mistakes keep them stuck in the same cycle of hesitation and self-doubt. But here's what you must understand: yesterday is gone. The only thing that matters is what you choose to do today. You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not your mistakes. You are the choices you make right now. And when you choose to start each day with a mindset of confidence and belief, you put yourself in a position to win. Most people don't realize how much control they have over their own mindset. They think their thoughts are automatic, that they have no choice but to feel stressed, overwhelmed, or unmotivated. But the truth is, your mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. If you repeatedly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that life is hard, that success is out of reach, you strengthen those beliefs. But if you make it a daily habit to affirm your power, to declare your potential, to focus on what you can do instead of what you can't, you rewire your brain for success. You develop an inner strength that cannot be shaken by temporary setbacks. You build a level of confidence that no one can take away from you. And that is the key to winning in life, not waiting for circumstances to change, but changing yourself from the inside out. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they never had doubts? Do you think they never faced moments of fear and uncertainty? Of course they did. But they refused to let those feelings control them. They decided that their vision was stronger than their fear. They made it a habit to speak words of power to themselves, to condition their minds for greatness, to start each day with the belief that I can do this. And because they believed it, they acted on it. And because they acted on it, they created the results they wanted. You must understand that your mind is constantly looking for proof of what you believe. If you wake up every morning thinking, I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed, life is against me, your brain will find evidence to support that. You'll notice every mistake, every rejection, every obstacle, and you'll use it as proof that your negative beliefs are true. But when you wake up and declare, I can do this, your brain will also look for evidence. It will find moments where you've overcome challenges, where you've shown strength, where you've succeeded despite the odds. It will remind you of the times you've been resilient, and it will push you to keep going. This is why it's so crucial to take control of your thoughts from the moment you wake up. Don't wait for your circumstances to change before you start believing in yourself. Believe in yourself first, and watch how your circumstances begin to shift. Speak power into your life. Set a standard for how you talk to yourself. Stop allowing negativity to run your mind on autopilot. Be intentional. Be deliberate. Wake up every morning, look yourself in the mirror and say with conviction, I can do this. Because the truth is, you can do this. You have everything you need within you to create the life you want. You don't need more talent, more connections, more resources. You need a mindset that refuses to accept defeat. You need a level of commitment that does not waver in the face of challenges. You need a determination so strong that nothing can shake your belief in yourself. And this isn't about ignoring reality. It's not about pretending that everything is easy or that challenges don't exist. It's about deciding that no matter what happens, you will find a way. It's about choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems. It's about taking ownership of your thoughts, your actions, and your results. Because when you take full responsibility for your life, you gain full control over your future. Most people wait for the right conditions before they start believing in themselves. They wait for external success before they feel worthy. They wait for someone else to validate them before they give themselves permission to go after what they want. But that is backward thinking. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for success. It comes from deciding you are already capable. It comes from choosing to show up every day with a winner's mindset. It comes from waking up and saying, I can do this, long before the evidence appears. And let me tell you, when you operate from that place of belief, everything changes. You start taking bold actions. You stop hesitating. You stop waiting for the perfect moment because you realize the perfect moment is now. You start showing up as the best version of yourself, and that energy attracts success. It attracts opportunities. It attracts the kind of results that most people only dream of. But it all starts with you. It starts with the decision to take control of your mind. It starts with the commitment to wake up every morning and set the tone for your day. It starts with the understanding that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your destiny. And if you want a different future, you must first create a different mindset. So from this moment forward, commit to mastering your thoughts. Commit to waking up every day with the determination to push forward, to take action, to overcome every obstacle in your path. Commit to speaking words of power over your life. And above all, commit to believing in yourself. Because the moment you truly believe, I can do this, is the moment you become unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, success doesn't come from just believing. You must back it up with action. Small daily steps, taken consistently, will compound into massive achievements. It's not enough to simply tell yourself you can do this. You have to prove it through your actions. Too many people fall into the trap of waiting for motivation, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for certainty before they take action. But if you wait, you will stay stuck. If you wait, opportunities will pass you by. If you wait, you will look back years from now and wonder what could have been if only you had started. Action is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. The people who succeed in life are not necessarily the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. They are the ones who take action despite fear, despite uncertainty, despite not having all the answers. They are the ones who get up every single day and move forward, even when it's hard, even when they don't feel like it, even when the results aren't immediate. Because they understand that every step they take, no matter how small, is a step closer to their goals. They understand that success is not built overnight, but through relentless, consistent action over time. Think about it though, many times have you wanted to do something, planned it out in your mind, imagined the possibilities, but never actually followed through. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," only to let another day slip by? The difference between those who achieve and those who don't is simple. Achievers take action, while others make excuses. The people who create extraordinary lives are not the ones who sit around waiting for motivation. They are the ones who show up every single day and do the work, regardless of how they feel. They are the ones who take responsibility for their success instead of blaming their circumstances. They are the ones who push past doubt, past fear, past resistance, and take action even when the path ahead is unclear. You must understand that no amount of thinking, planning, or visualizing will replace the power of action. You can read all the books, listen to all the podcasts, attend all the seminars, but none of it matters if you don't apply what you learn. Knowledge without action is useless. The world doesn't reward those who know the most. It rewards those who do the most. It rewards those who take risks, those who put themselves out there, those who are willing to step outside their comfort zones and make things happen. And taking action doesn't mean waiting until you feel ready. It doesn't mean waiting until everything is perfect, because perfection is an illusion. If you wait for everything to be perfect before you start, you will never start. If you wait until you have every piece of the puzzle figured out, you will stay stuck in the same place forever. The people who succeed are the ones who take messy action. They start before they are ready. They move forward even when they don't have all the answers. They understand that clarity comes from action, not from overthinking. Every great success story is built on a foundation of small, consistent actions. The greatest businesses, the most powerful brands, the most inspiring leaders didn't achieve success overnight. They built it day by day, step by step, through discipline and persistence. They understood that small actions, repeated consistently, create momentum. And once momentum builds, it becomes unstoppable. If you want to change your life, start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not someday today. Take one small step, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Because that one step will lead to another, and before you know it, you will have built something extraordinary. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission. You already have everything you need to take action. The only thing standing between you and your success is your willingness to start. And understand this action creates confidence. The more you take action, the more you believe in yourself. When you take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are resourceful, that you can figure things out. And with each small victory, your confidence grows. But when you hesitate, when you overthink, when you allow fear to paralyze you, you reinforce the belief that you are not capable. The only way to break that cycle is to move, to take action despite the fear, despite the doubt, despite the discomfort. You don't have to have it all figured out to begin. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step. And once you take that step, the next step will reveal itself. Momentum will carry you forward. You will start to see progress. And that progress will fuel your motivation to keep going. But understand, there will be setbacks. There will be failures. There will be moments when you feel like giving up. And that is where most people quit. That is where most people tell themselves it's too hard, that it's not meant for them, that they are not good enough, but not you. Because you understand that failure is part of the process. You understand that every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve. you understand that the only way to truly fail is to stop taking action. Think about the most successful people in the world. Every single one of them has failed. Every single one of them has faced rejection, obstacles, and adversity. But they kept going. They kept taking action. They kept pushing forward. And because they refused to quit, they succeeded. They didn't let fear stop them. They didn't let failure define them. They understood that the path to success is filled with challenges, but those challenges are what make them stronger. You must develop the same mindset. You must commit to taking action every single day, no matter what. You must make it a habit, a way of life. Because once you commit to consistent action, you become unstoppable. You develop a level of discipline that allows you to push through any obstacle. You create a sense of momentum that carries you toward your goals. And before you know it, you will have accomplished things that once seemed impossible. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop overthinking. Just start. Just move. Just take the first step. Because the sooner you start, the sooner you will see results. And the sooner you see results, the more motivated you will become. Action creates results, and results create motivation. But it all starts with a decision to stop making excuses and start making things happen. It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter how far you have to go. What matters is that you begin. What matters is that you commit to taking action every single day. Because the moment you do, everything changes. The moment you take responsibility for your success, you gain control over your future. And when you take consistent action, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, life will test you, but resilience is the key to rising above obstacles. When setbacks occur, reframe them as lessons and push forward with renewed energy. The truth is, no journey worth taking is free of struggle. Every dream, every goal, every pursuit of greatness comes with its own set of challenges, and those who succeed are not the ones who never fail, but the ones who refuse to give up. Resilience is not just about surviving hardships, it's about thriving despite them. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity, refusing to be broken by the weight of failure, and using every obstacle as fuel for your determination. When life knocks you down, you have two choices. You can stay down and accept defeat, or you can get back up, learn from what happened, and come back stronger than ever. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who had an easy path. They are the ones who faced challenge after challenge, rejection after rejection, failure after failure, yet still found a way to rise. They understood that resilience is not an option, it is a necessity. They knew that if they wanted to achieve something extraordinary, they had to be willing to endure hardships, push through setbacks, and keep moving forward no matter what. Resilience is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well, when success seems within reach, when everything is falling into place. But what about when things get hard? What about when you face rejection, when you fail, when you feel like nothing is working? That is when true resilience is tested. That is when you must decide whether you will let the difficulties define you or whether you will push through and prove to yourself just how powerful you truly are. Most people allow failure to break them because they see it as proof that they are not good enough, that they are not capable, that they should quit. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Every failure brings you closer to where you need to be. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, to improve, to sharpen your skills, and to build the mental toughness needed to sustain long-term success. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the ability to keep going when things get tough. You must develop the mindset that no matter what happens, you will not give up. You must tell yourself that setbacks are temporary, that failure is not final, that challenges are merely tests of your commitment. When you shift your perspective and start seeing difficulties as opportunities to grow, everything changes. Instead of being discouraged by obstacles, you become energized by them. Instead of seeing rejection as proof that you are not good enough, you see it as a lesson that will help you improve. Instead of letting failure stop you, you let it fuel your determination to succeed. Think about the people who inspire you the most. Whether it's athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or leaders, every one of them has a story of struggle, failure, and perseverance. They didn't get to where they are by giving up when things got hard. They got there because they refused to quit, because they embraced failure as part of the process, because they developed an unshakable belief in themselves even when the odds were against them. They understood that success is not about avoiding difficulties, but about overcoming them. They knew that the challenges they faced were not roadblocks, but stepping stones that would lead them to greatness. If you want to achieve something meaningful, you must commit to the journey, no matter how difficult it gets. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when you question whether it's all worth it, when the weight of your struggles feels unbearable. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when you must dig deep, find the strength within you, and keep going. Because every time you push through adversity, you become stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you build the resilience needed to reach the next level. Every time you rise after a fall, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And here's the truth: resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through experience, through mindset, through the choices you make every single day. You don't become resilient by avoiding difficulties. You become resilient by facing them head on. You don't become mentally strong by running from challenges. You become mentally strong by pushing through them. You don't develop an unstoppable mindset by staying in your comfort zone. You develop it by embracing discomfort, by taking risks, by proving to yourself that you can handle anything life throws your way. You must stop waiting for life to get easier and start getting stronger. You must stop wishing for fewer problems and start developing the mindset that allows you to handle any problem that comes your way. You must stop seeing obstacles as things that hold you back and start seeing them as opportunities to grow, to learn, to evolve into the person you need to become, to achieve your dreams. Because the truth is, life is never going to be easy. Success is never going to be handed to you. There will always be challenges, setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But the people who achieve greatness are the ones who refuse to let those things stop them. They are the ones who rise above adversity, who push through the pain, who keep going when everyone else gives up. If you truly want something, you must be willing to fight for it. You must be willing to struggle, to endure, to persist even when everything seems to be working against you. You must adopt a relentless attitude, an unstoppable mindset, a level of resilience that allows you to face any challenge and come out stronger on the other side, because that is what it takes to succeed. That is what it takes to turn your dreams into reality. That is what it takes to build a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment. And remember this: you have already overcome so much in your life. You have faced challenges that once seemed impossible, yet here you are, still standing, still fighting, still pushing forward. That is proof of your strength. That is proof of your resilience. That is proof that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Now imagine what you could accomplish if you fully embraced that strength. Imagine how unstoppable you would become if you refused to let fear, doubt, or failure hold you back. Imagine the life you could create if you made the decision today to never give up, no matter what. You have the power to become anything you want to be. You have the ability to overcome any challenge, to push through any obstacle, to rise above any setback. But you must be willing to do the work. You must be willing to persist when things get hard. You must be willing to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Because when you do that, when you adopt a relentless attitude and refuse to quit, nothing in this world can stop you. So make the decision right now. Make the commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, you will keep going. That no matter how many times you fall, you will get back up. That no matter how hard things get, you will push through. Because when you develop that level of resilience, when you refuse to give up, when you embrace the challenges and use them as fuel for your determination, you will achieve things that once seemed impossible. You will create a life beyond your wildest dreams. You will become the person you were meant to be. And that, my friends, is the true power of resilience.